Hello, GotAUkulele back with an instrument for you. It's a new brand for me. It's a new Chinese brand I've never heard of before. Now, just a quick word on that. Clearly, in recent times, there's been a massive increase in the number of Chinese instruments, and I get loads of them sent to me. I hate to prejudge things because I usually find that about 1 in 10 are worth really raving about. Everything else, whilst not necessarily terrible, the quality control is certainly better. Whilst they're not terrible, they just don't tend to wow me. This one I'd never heard of, and I opened the box and it kind of wowed me. This brand is called VTAB, VTAB, and this is a concert model called the MV-TS2401. Work on your name, VTAB. But you know, it is a really attractive instrument. Now let's just get into the detail. This is solid Engelmann spruce top in 2 pieces, laminate mahogany 2-piece sides, laminate mahogany 2-piece arched back. We've got maple binding around the top with some black, white, black edging. As you can see, you'll see better on the pictures on the website. We've got abalone inlaid around the sound hole. And it is finished in a gloss that is one of the best gloss finishes I've seen for quite some time on pretty much any instrument. They usually come with pooling and bubbles and marks in them. Okay, there's a bit of it, a tiny amount of it, but it really is, it's like a mirror. This is up there with some of the best glosses I've seen on Carlas, or as I say, really any instrument. It's not sticky, it's really, really nicely done. Really good so far. Quite like that style of bridge. That's a pin bridge, so you tie knots and put strings in the hole and put the pins in to hold them in place. That is a compensated bone saddle. I don't like that the bridge rosewood is a little bit glossy. They've finished it. I prefer bare wood, but that's a minor gripe. Looking inside, notch kerfing, delicate bracing, really neat and tidy. No glue spots, no mess. This is all starting to add up to being quite a well-made instrument. Mahogany neck in 3 pieces, joint at the heel, joint at the headstock, topped with rosewood, a little bit dry feeling. You know, it's all right. Nickel silver frets, and they are really smooth on the edges, helped by the fact that the edges of the fretboard are bound in maple as well. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 nickel silver frets to the body. 15, 16, 17, 18 in total. Position markers at 5, 7, 10, 12 and 15. That's a double at the 12th, and they are repeated on the side. Groovy. Still good so far. Bone nut. The setup, incidentally, at the nut on this and at the saddle is just spot on. It's a medium width nut, 35mm. Lovely, lovely looking headstock. Not only is that glossed, it's faced in rosewood, and it's a slotted style, and it's a really nice one. It's not bare wood up there. That's, you know, adding that, the contrast between the pale wood and the dark rosewood, I think is lovely. My only gripe is that VTAB logo is kind of lost. It needs to be a bit brighter. You can't really see it in certain lights. See? There we are. Vintage style unbranded geared tuners. They're all right. They're a bit grindy on turning, but they hold. They're okay. And completing the deal, Aquila strings, padded gig bag, and you'll also get a clip-on tuner and a strap and a cloth and that kind of thing. So, solid top instrument, absolutely impeccable finish, really nice build, light, balanced. What do you reckon? How much? This is going live only now. It's not in dealers, and you can order it direct from them for $95. That's quite remarkable. I mean, just for the looks of it, there's got to be a catch, I'm thinking. I'm looking at a really glossy, well-made, pretty instrument. Light, balance, love the headstock, love the tuners, love the bridge, thin top, nicely built, no mess. $95, 75 quid. What's the catch? Oh, I'm struggling to find one, because it sounds good too. It's got great projection, it's got great sustain, it's got good volume. It's got a nice jangle to it, makes it sound traditionally like a concert. I just really like it. Sustain, sustaining. Yeah. that jangly bark, it's picked really good. Honestly, I hope that this isn't a one-off, just that the one they sent me was really good. And it's probably a bit unfair of me to say that, because this is really good, and at that price, you know, why wouldn't you? I suppose my only gripe is the fact that they're not in dealers over here or in the US yet. You've got to get them from China. That's a long way to send it back. I hope somebody picks these up as a brand and gets them into some shops, because this is one of the better budget brands of ukuleles that I've seen for quite some time. I think the finishing is really nice. I think they've got everything right, really. You know, your cheap and nasty caramel, this is not. This is a serious instrument, really well made. I don't really know how they've done it for the money. Highly recommended. VTAB concert ukulele, MV-TS2401 from China. I take a look. Very good.